This is my distribution of life, Audel Boxx distribution of life. This has been well thought out. I put a lot of thoughts into it, and it has taken me a long time to actually construct it. This is the distribution of life. This is the way life is distributed, irrespective of living organism. This is the life, and this is where it's distributed, and the circle shows the distribution of life. So your life, depending on where it's distributed from, it shows how long you're going to live and what kind of life you will have. The people around you may be your peers. Compatibility may prove that you're on the same line of distribution. And the line of distribution, like you can see right there, where the lines of distribution show that you all will pass on at the same time, and that will determine your life, irrespective of age. Your age, it goes by age. It starts from the outer circle, which is the least of the life, and the smallest dot is the most of the life, and those are not common. So this is where it's at. This is the distribution of life, and it will show you where you're at in your life, and from paying attention to others in your surrounding, from your past, present, and the future, you will be able to tell. So from this point on, this is the distribution of life. Distribution of life from the book of life. So this will be the book of life that will determine life from here on out. Right here, like you can see, the stillborn. If your life, when this distribution of life come around, if your child falls into your pregnant mother, waiting for life, waiting for the child to be born, in order to receive the life. If he falls into this section right here, it means it's going to be a stillborn. It will not receive any life, because like you can see, there's no life given out in this section. That's the end of that circle. That's the end of the circle of life. And over here, it will show that your child will die as a child, and it goes up and it gets bigger. The bigger it is, it gives you more possibility for a longer life. Longer life doesn't mean that you're over 10 or 15. It just means that on the outer circle, those are the shortest lived. And it goes in, and all these people in this section of life right here, they would all die together, because a small circle of life. When the life cycle comes back around, it needs to get the life back into all these slots so it can distribute the life to others coming out. So based on where your life is distributed from, it determines how long you're going to live. So this is the distribution of life. Now you can see, if your life is distributed from here, you're short-lived. It has no color, no creed. It has no bearings on where you're from, where you live, where you were born. There's a limited amount of life, and one has to pass on in order for life to fall back in the slot. When the circle goes around, when it turns and your slot comes up, it doesn't matter how you pass on, but you will die. If you don't die, somebody saved you for a reason. Obviously, it will fall into this section right here, where a child was not given life because you denied the child of the life, because you didn't leave the slot open. You didn't put the life back into the slot so the life could be distributed. to others, for others to be born. So that's what it is. So your passing is almost on schedule. The day you're gonna pass and the day you live until the day you pass is on schedule. So when you change the schedule, it deprives somebody else of life. So this is the life. This is the life distribution of life. And I'll try to put a still picture of it so you can look on it, determine where life at, how it work. This is the ultimate. This is how it work. It's given to me, shown to me by the Creator. We don't work on our own. We can only do what the Creator allows us to do. So this is it.